Everyone around you is faking it, bro. Alright? You probably feel like a loser right now. You're scrolling TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, right? Everyone's posting their vacation. It's summer right now, bro. Everyone's going on vacation. You're maybe older. People are buying their first house, having their first kid, getting married. Now people are at the club, the bottle service, woo, Snapchat, everyone's, you know, at a party. Everyone's doing amazing on all these apps, right? That's what they want you to believe. They want you to feel like a loser, bro. You're just a loser because you're not posting all these things, right? We used to live in a time period where things were actually real, from relationships to success to work, even AI, bro. Like, work isn't even real anymore, bro. AI's, like, people are doing their whole degrees on Chat GPT these days. And their whole 9 to 5s is just them plugging in stuff in Chat GPT, and that's their work. And they're like, oh, they're all happy about it too. Like, they're not gonna get replaced one day by AI when it becomes more sophisticated and better. You know? Yeah, bro. Everyone around you is faking it. We live in what I like to call a capopolis, bro. Everyone's capping out here, right? I used to know this couple in this friend group I used to hang out with, right? For video purposes, I'll call them Brad and Tiffany, right? So we used to hang out with this couple, right? In our friend group. And they were known as the travel couple, right? They would always be traveling, right? Every month, every 2 months, they'd be going on some type of vacation to Mexico or Cuba, somewhere in Asia, Thailand, right? And everyone, we all thought they were doing really well. Whoa, Brad and Tiffany are always traveling, man. They're the cool travel couple. I want to be like them, right? And like, one day we all noticed that they stopped traveling, right? They weren't traveling anymore. And we're like, oh, what happened? You guys used to be the cool couple, right? You guys used to be the travel couple, right? And they said, oh, we just don't like traveling anymore. Like, we kind of, we got bored of it, bro. Really, bro? You got bored of traveling? It's like those people that say, oh, bro, I I didn't like my successful business, so I shut it down, bro. It was making millions, but I just shut it down. I don't like. It's like, bro, you stopped liking traveling, right? So it didn't really make much of it, whatever, right? And a few weeks later, Brad texts me. He's like, "Can we talk?" Yeah. I'm like, "Sure, bro. I'm here for you. I'm your guy." Right? We start talking. He's like, "Bro, I'm not really doing well, right? I'm going through a lot of stuff." And I'm like, "What are you going through, bro?" And he tells me, "Bro, me and Tiffany are 75K in debt, bro. 75K in debt from traveling. Can you believe that?" Which makes sense because none of them had jobs and they were always traveling, right? But I always thought they were like trust fund or something like that. Like, but no, bro. They took out loans and all credit cards, right? And that's how they were funding their traveling because they wanted to maintain the facade, maintain the image on Instagram, bro. So they were both 75K in debt between them, bro, to fund these travels. And he's like, yeah, like my stuff is getting sent to collections agencies, the banks are calling. I'm pretty much screwed, bro. Like, I'm going through a lot. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, bro, this is what people are doing nowadays. They can't even delay gratification, focus on themselves, grind for a bit to actually be able to afford stuff to then, if they want, post, right? They want it all now, so they're willing to take loans. 75K in loans to go traveling, bro. Just so they can show the facade on Instagram. Isn't that crazy? But hey, if you didn't know that, bro, you probably scrolling on their Instagrams, right? You're thinking you're a loser, right? You're cooked, right? You're probably grinding on whatever you're grinding, right? And the grind's not glamorous, right? No one shows the grind, right? Everyone shows the winnings, especially these gurus on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Oh, it's always Miami or Dubai every single time, right? Always in Miami, always living, but they're not showing you the part where they grinded for years before they actually got that, right? Because that's not popular. The Lambos, the clubs, the girls. That's the popular stuff. That's what gets the views, right? So yeah, bro, like it's cooked out here, man. We really live in a capopolis. And it's funny that we live in a capopolis too. And everyone subconsciously knows this. Whenever these types of videos go live, like you always see in YouTube comment sections or TikTok or Instagram, everyone's liking the comments where people are telling their story, saying like, "Yo, I'm not actually doing that good," and you always see these comments get thousands and thousands of likes, right? But in reality, right, in real life, no one wants to be real. Everyone wants to maintain the facade, even though everyone kind of knows that times are going to shit, right? I live in Canada. Economic times are pretty bad right now here, bro. People are struggling, right? But everyone still insists on maintaining the facade, right? There's recently, again, a couple I know, right? And they had to refinance their mortgage. So you already get a 30-year mortgage, bro. So they refinanced their mortgage to 50 years, dude. And they're like 30 some, they're like 32, 33. They're in their 30s, bro. And they refinanced the mortgage 50 years. Like that's gonna be their kids paying that off, bro. Right? But it's also they can show people that, bro, we got a house. We got a house, bro. And what is a house here? It's literally a $900,000 loan from the bank. You put yourself in 50 years of debt and slavery so you can get a $900,000 loan for a place that you live in, bro. Right? And they don't even have a family, which is the worst part. Everyone wants a house here, but no one's having kids. They just want a massive house to themselves so they can show on the gram, on the snap, look at me, I'm doing so well, bro. Right? Why would you get a $900,000 loan when you don't even have a family? Again, I understand getting a house. I want a house one day, bro. But why would you get a $900,000 mortgage and then again refinance at 50 years, bro? You clearly can't afford it, right? But you gotta keep up the facade, right? And these facades are killing you, bro. You are literally putting generational debt in your family that your kids are gonna also have to pay off. But hey, Stacy and Tyrone on Instagram gotta know that I'm the man, right? Or the girls gotta know that, hey, I'm doing well, bro. I recently saw a stat, I think it said that 50 or 60% of people that went to Coachella, a music festival, bro, a fucking music festival, did it on buy now, pay later. You cannot handle a bit of time to grind and to save up that you have to buy a music festival on a payment plan, bro, just so you can get an Instagram picture. What is happening in this world, bro? Right? But again, you wouldn't know all this because on Instagram, on Snap, on Facebook, everyone has it put together, bro. But these facades are destroying us. I saw another stat too the other day, which was, I think it was 52 or 53% of people that get mortgages, right? They are given external money that's not from their spouse, right? So 52 to 53% of people, right, first time home buyers, are getting money from probably their mom or their dad, bro, right? But hey, they're not gonna show you that, bro. You that grew up poor, you that grew up broke, right? Just because you don't have a house at 24, you're a loser, right? But no one's gonna tell you that their fucking dad bought it for them, right? So it's a whole age of cat, bro. No one can just keep it real, right? Again, it's okay. All these things are okay, bro. There's nothing wrong with all these things, right? But at least be real. Stop telling people that, oh, I'm doing so well and I'm making it when you're not, bro. Because there's probably people in the exact same situation as you, right? Who would love to talk to you about it. You can maybe make friends over that, bro, right? A lot of people going through the same stuff as you, but you insist on being fake to keep up this facade, gang. Just stop. it's crazy. We're the most connected generation, but we're also the loneliest, bro. Right? And we chose this, which is the sad part. We participate in this game, right? We like, bro, you're probably grinding right now, whether it's the gym, school, work, your business, right? And everyone, every single person understands that work, the gym, all these stuff, all these things are not supposed to pay off right away, right? When you're going to the gym, bro, doing those reps, you don't do one rep and you're jacked. You don't study for a minute and you're ready for the exam, bro. You don't work for a day and then you expect a raise, ask for a raise. Everyone understands that these things require work, bro. But everyone wants to post and wants to pretend, right? Like all this success and all these things that they go, oh yeah, bro, you can do it too. These ecom gurus, bro. Oh yeah, bro, just copyright for a minute a day and you're making 10K a month, bro. Right? Everything, everyone around you is faking it and selling you a bunch of garbage, bro. Right? But this is just me rambling, but yeah, guys, like I'm gonna make more videos like this. Tell me, bro, get honest in the comments, man. I love these type of videos. Like I watch these type of videos all the time. Get honest in the comments. What are you going through, bro? Right? You're not behind in life. You're probably just grinding. Things don't come all at once, bro. Like I said, in the gym you have to grind. At work, at school, wherever you have to grind, bro. That's how the fruits come. You don't plant the seed and tomorrow it's a full tree. It takes time, right? So stop chasing the capopolis. Stop chasing the flex culture, the fake Instagram culture, making all these filtered, like, bro, just grind, right? Yeah, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.